Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble. We lost resistance. My words are beacon through the darkest distance. Converse with heathens that get lost in systems. Lead the village till them forces listen. Torches glisten. I sat with Cassius across from Liston. I'm Marcus Garvey with a heartless army. Malcolm by the curtains. You a carbon copy. I'm disturbing. Hard to stop me. Conform to life is what we always do. It's hard to accept the damage a would do. Now they wiping the floor with you. I can hike in the smallest view. It's all on you. It's not just a rap when you looking back, cause there's nothing there to look forward to. No use in mending when your heart is torn. So to them we hardly mourn, re-emerging in godly form. Cry when your daughter's born. Tell me, how could you party on? You partly wrong. Just cover their ears when Megan and Cardi's on. Don't mean to single out these artist songs, but words is a weapon. That's what my father warned, and it's worse when the art performs. Yeah. The way I'm thinking astounds you. I'm saying what I want, you just saying what you're allowed to. You claim you married the game, who these lames are saying they vows to. Can't change the people around you, just change the people around. Let's go. Can't remember who, it's too hot. We give.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. This game against Indiana, the first game of the NBA's regular season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And in their two matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Here's Şengün. And it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton on the wing. There's the pick. It's up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we can see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Now, here's Westbrook. Pass to Mathurin. Right side, Westbrook. It's stolen by Green. And Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice active hands from Green.
And here's Indiana. It's a three-point game. Westbrook with it. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving the ball over. Turner inside. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Left side, Halliburton. Over to the wing. With the crossover. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got his second bucket of the night. Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this dude could be a standout.
Now here's Porter. 5 to shoot. Şengün. His three-pointers off the mark. We've got 1:55 left from the first quarter of the game. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Finney-Smith. Lets the three fly. And it's Halliburton missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Porter looking it over. Now Şengün. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that's going to be a travel.
Pacers ball.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
To the paint. Here's Martin. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Smith. That one no good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. It's stolen by Martin. Plays it up and banks it in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Now Şengün. Offensive rebound. Halliburton outside. Turner with the screen. 3 seconds left. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
That will count. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Indiana. And here's Porter. The rebound by Turner.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Porter, no luck. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Halliburton outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Mathurin. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Porter. And so here is Houston. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Şengün. The Pacers pull it in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
6 to shoot, and Westbrook throws it down.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Green deciding where to go with it. It's Martin on the wing. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
It's Martin on the wing. Houston needs to get a shot off. Turner with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Turner. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocks down the three ball. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Down low. Here's Şengün. An easy 2 points on the layup. Şengün's got his first 2 points.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Out left to the wing. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Westbrook. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers. Is his triple-double record unbreakable? Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
Now, here's Wall. Outside Westbrook. Back to Tice. To the wing right side. And Westbrook gets it to go. That's 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pass to Christopher.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of this quarter. And that one misses.
At the line for your Rockets.
No luck that time either. Fires from the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Ball with it, bringing it up for Houston. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
And Tice throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
To the inside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Here's Bitadze. Pass to Okiki. Tipped away. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Over to the left wing. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Nemhard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's McConnell. Pass to Okiki. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bitadze. Here's Tice. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Tate. That shot off. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Pass to Tate. Fires the three. And it's McConnell with the rebound. Pacers leading by 21. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Pass to Christopher. And they get it back. Tice with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Here's Nemhard following the score by Houston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Kept alive. Goes back up. Itadze. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Outside, Green. Porter, no luck.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Tice. And the layup's good off the glass. Tice has got 8 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The shot's good from Smith.
A shooter of Smith's skill can be dangerous, but defenses will only get better as the season progresses.
Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got his second bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The shot by Turner no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Şengün. Over Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
And he makes both free throws. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Pass to Martin. Traps in the tray.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass. Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line. It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation, and he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Now here's Turner. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Porter. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Here's Smith. Here's Porter. Now here's Şengün. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Pacers leading by 17. Outside Westbrook. Lets it go with the 3. He can't get it to go. And the Rockets take it the other way. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Here's Halliburton. He doesn't hit that one. Outside Porter. Pass to Şengün. And the wide open shot from Green. Buries the long-range jumper.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Porter with it. Westbrook picks him up. And it's Martin missing. Indiana leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Westbrook with it. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Here's Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot's good from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
A very solid win indeed, and when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Miles Turner.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 18. Pass to Christopher. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Halliburton outside. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took...
Talking, then I'ma get the chit checking. Big stepping. On me look like I'm bench pressing. Get to talking, and we gon' get the chit checking. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk. Get it, huh? Put my city on, put my fitted on. Going dumb. If you don't like my, you living wrong. What he want? What he finna pawn? Spend his money on. Mr. Put it on. You ain't want this till I put it on. They don't bar, they just talk a lot. Me, I really rock. Coach shot. She say this a joint, like her shoulder pop. Pop, but this isn't pop. This ain't indie rock. Specific is general, huh? But when you talk, I ain't hearing you. This talk like an interlude. I'ma prefer you. Might end up shedding a tear too. In the career too. That finna do. Let's just back in the years. Pop like an interview. Might pop my in the interview. Jump off the stage, I get physical. Been living with limitless goals. The greatest story ever told. I'm on. For the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Okay. I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It is cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Fiends, I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Okay, I got it for the fiends. I got it for the users. Addicted to music. Come over here, get it. It's cool. Come over here, get it. It is punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. Hey, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock, punk rock. PBS rock. Hey, punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get. Punks come out to play around. Life's a playground. Better stay down or get.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Ju made it. Big chain around my neck, so these know I'm rich. And I don't need with the big stack in this purse, so these know I'm working. I'm holding this in my Birkin. Got a whole leg L trying to come for my pen. I'm really finna make another M. Now tell me how the I'm in the wrong if I don't want the he still ain't with the be working. I make moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I'll for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Sorry, take me cause I'm the it girl. I ain't never asked to be the girl. Don't call me sis cause I'm not your sister. You really need to come and get your mister. Seeing all my ops linked up in the picture. Everybody look busted, injured. Stalking my page, probably want moves in silence. Might never like me and I'm fine with it. Nasty. I'm a real fantasy. I for a broke handle me. Rich energy. Y'all still messy. And I'm sick of y'all trying it. Garcia's bang up in the box. Bad running my pack. Some lame broke all in my way. Clear 'em. Chains ain't making no noise, ain't big enough. Wildin' on the boat on the island. When I better make him throw the tile in. One, I'ma have my fun. Teacup, I can fit a in my purse. Which one of y'all wanna go first? Spicy, ain't it out built like me? I run probably how I gotta deal with Nike. Beefin', you just mad we ain't speaking. And I'm the one that put the roof where you sleepin'. Phony, I don't need no new homies. I'm the reason all of my ops ain't homeless.
Yeah. 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 Leave me out
the comments, leave me out of nonsense. Speaking out of context, people need some content. Trying to keep up, this not a contest. Whipping bands concept, heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress. Money's not an object. Busy than I'm. You know how my job get. Barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dogs get. Haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic. They come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The earrings are real, the petty is real. Might charge my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Letitia, Alinda Felicia. I didn't even. You know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. But soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with two girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen. I'm 24, but I love me a I'ma delete it, she my little secret. You tryna dish me to blow up, I peep it. I can't respond, we just go at your people. If I left some rats on the bed, you can keep it. Getting deeper and deeper, I dig it. My shovel won't be and I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with it, look it. I did the day by tomorrow, she miss it. She look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the so I get it. We walk around with them bands and I breach it. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling, but I chill with my children. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I found and found me a sweat and I caught up. They call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my guard. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some they ain't thought of. Sins, I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with 2 girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
Sit by myself, talking to the moon.
Pull up the single turn up. Yeah. Pull up the single turn up. Yeah. Pull up the single turn up. Yeah. Pull up the single turn up. Ooh, yeah, come for the pull up for certain, yeah, come set the mood, yeah, you come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon, baby gon' find so fine, Mike, hey, ooh, yeah, come for the, yeah, pull up for certain, yeah, come set the mood, yeah, you come like sunshine, yeah, come meet the moon, baby gon' find so fine, Mike. Pull up the single turn up. 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 Pull up. Young spin racks. Pull up. Pull up. Young spin racks. Pull up. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. This I will get paid. Change ways. I've been broke no once but twice. This I be so vain. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up. Pull up the single turn up.
What you doing on this side? Do you know where you at? Let me give you some advice before you get too attached, baby. Don't get caught up in the lies, cause you will never make it back. Cause this city, this town is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Ooh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in the limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me and us is three, hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I will fall if you leave. For the Mars and APs, babe, I ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, you in the spotlight. I ain't got a vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show you
side.
what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, you'll be coming right back. Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that West like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that West like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the West side, let me take you on a ride. West side, let me take you on a ride. 'Cause I wanna take you on the road. Let me take you on a ride. Ooh, West side, let me take you on a ride. Let me show you what the West like.
Let the games begin. A million ways to win. I'm sick of the wait and sick of the pain. I live with this weight within that weighs me down, but nevertheless I find a way to win. I pick up the pace and simmer the game. The shook of the pace I bring. Embrace the savior. They're thinking of ways to slay the king. Running away from ways of sin. She thinking of ways to break me in. Delivering major, narrator. The bigger the work rate, the bigger the paper. I'm telling them your validation, boy, I validate myself. These rappers couldn't stomach me, they punch below the belt. Sitting a dream in the palm trees, more drive than a calf. You're lukewarm, that's half heat. I'm Lupe, I'm Kwali, I'm Most Def, I'm Ali. Who in the wanna spar me? This ain't a regular party. Somebody ring an alarm, please. My pole vote to the next stage. I'll be ahead of the next wave and the next wave and the next wave. Labels are playing a guess game. I'll be the king of the chess game, telling them give me the checkmate. I'm a black man in a white world with a mad flow and a fresh fade. Couldn't see this in the X-ray. Space bars better escape. The lost hope, but I kept faith. No games, but I get played. Stones back with a new flow. Don's like, where did you go? Gotta move though through the back doors and the loopholes. Move slow, then you lose hope. Gotta think fast, never stoop low. Few scars from a few foes. Now we move smart, never too close. Head in the game, telling them give me the praise. Tables are turning, we getting it burning. It never could sever the flame. Don't want a regular wage. Brother be coming of age. Something to nothing, I promise I'm coming. I'm setting it up in a blaze. Gluttonous brothers is plotting on me. I'm in a cup with a couple of. I wouldn't bother to bother the one. Running a shot of this bob and I weave. Never forgetting that nothing is free. I've been ahead of the mum in the lead. I was a brother with nothing to see. One of the rappers who got a degree. I'm just a brother with nothing to hide. Ready to get in no matter the heights. Give you a little advice. Don't be the one that be living a lie. If you be plotting, you better be wise. Never be letting them get me alive. Brothers be trying to be killing the vibe. I will endeavor to sever the ties. Spending my hours on keeping the relevance. I was a brother with nothing but eminence. I was the pressure with nothing but elegance. I was a man who believed in the development, hard to fake, had to be prevalent. Last place, never was evident. Even though I was ahead of them, I was determined to make them irrelevant. Then I come for their regiment, I'll be the king of the residents. Put me on Letterman, I'm in my element. I was 11 when I was a... Give me the mic, running the king, hungry as ever. Nothing to eat, nothing to something, I body the beat. None of you brothers got nothing on me. Stones here, Oscar flow.
I'm losing my patience. Long day shifts. How many times did I pray for this? Tell me who's on my side, really. Can't count all the nights, really. Took a lot to put my pride aside. I walk through fire trying to find my way. Sometimes I can't find the words to say. I come alive when I find my peace when I just don't, I believe in shooting stars in the rain to go. Guess it's been long way home. It's the season, got my rings, all colors make them look all. Slow up, slow down.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Both teams tonight unafraid to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Here's Doncic. After the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Portis down low. Kicks it to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Cans it from the wing.
This is clearly Doncic's role. I mean, he's out here to score as much as possible.
Outside Porter. Pass to Şengün. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target. And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they've focused on getting as many pieces as they can. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
That one misses. And he's good on the second.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. And here's Porter. Pass to Şengün. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
There's a double with Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And here's Porter outside. Oladipo with the rebound. Doncic outside. Pass to Holiday. Kicks it to Doncic. Up and over Smith. They get it again. Back to Holiday. Up and over Porter. And the basket by Holiday.
Well, that's a nice up-tempo play from Holiday. Got the rock and didn't waste any time finding his shot.
Doncic on the wing. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. The shot that time not on target. Houston in the lead. Martin outside. Launches it. Pure from three-point range.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Back to Doncic. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And, you know, what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Pass to Portis. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
.105 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Green. He's guarded by Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Smith inside. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Portis outside. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to Oladipo. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Martin on the wing. And Portis comes to help. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Doncic outside. And here's Holiday. Back to Doncic. It's stolen by Green. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets ahead. Up 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go it. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Doncic with it. Green picks him up. Up top, Portis. 5 to shoot. A good look from Doncic. And he hits it to tie the game. Doncic has got 6.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Here's Doncic. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Bullock knocks down the long J. Bullock's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Green for three. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. It's picked off. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Wall showing us a little spurtability in his game. That's the way to reward your teammates for an outstanding defensive play. Way to go, John.
And Dallas calls time here. The Mavericks leading. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Rocket substitution. David Green.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Green. The shot by Holiday, no good. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kicks it to Kaminsky. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Kaminsky's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Holiday. Goes up on the baseline. McGee a screen. Goes back up. There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Holiday. Pass to McGee. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Green. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Outside Wall. Back to Green. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
The Rockets trail. Wall drawing the double. Outside Tate. To the inside. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Holiday. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Holiday's got 8.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kaminsky can't hit. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 4-point game. Right side, Holiday. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for Green. Lets it fly. The open J off the mark.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Doncic right side. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, that's outstanding court awareness from Oladipo. Head up and found the open man.
Back to Porter. Pass to Smith. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Lowry with it. Guarded by Smith. Now here's Doncic. Lowry outside. Fires from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Here's Smith. Outside for Porter. Martin outside. Pass to Green. Smith outside. From downtown. And he can't get that one. And the Mavericks going the other way now. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Oladipo on the wing. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Smith. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work. Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Fires the 3. Dallas again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Şengün. There's the double with Doncic. Now here's Smith. Back to Şengün. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball. Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Woo!
VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
They get the rebound. From deep, here's Doncic. That shot, no good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Trailing by 8. Outside for Porter. And Portis comes to help. Back to Martin. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Smith no good. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Left side Porter. Şengün. It's hauled in by Portis.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 20 points.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Pass to Martin. Şengün with it. Defended by Portis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic. Misses in close.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
And here's Porter outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Doncic outside. Here's Portis for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead, up by 10. And we're coming right back. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's the Rockets with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Wall. Pass to Kaminsky. McGee with a steal. Outside Holiday. Here's Bullock. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. And the Mavericks lead by 13. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Pass to McGee. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock.
It's always fun seeing the electric John Wall at the point. I mean, he's got a skill set really suited to running a high-speed NBA offense.
And teams have to tailor their defense knowing that Wall is going to be running the break.
Well, the thing that makes Wall special to me, B.A., is his blow-by ability. His speed, his passing, his decision-making combined. But it's that blow-by ability that sets him apart when he's healthy.
McGee with a steal. Doncic outside. From 13. Gets a hand on it. Back to Holiday. Doncic outside. Over Kaminsky. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And it's all from three-point range.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Fires for three. No good there.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Outside Tate. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Houston. Doncic with it. Picked up by Kaminsky. Lowry outside. And they get it back. Back to Doncic. Second shot opportunity. McGee's shot is off. Kaminsky, high post. The kick out to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. And the big finish by Wall.
Boy, Wall giving me some evidence of that bounce. Throwing it down with authority.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Houston. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Now Holiday. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kaminsky outside. Oh, McGee with the block. Pass to Doncic. Down low. The Rockets pull it in. Wall with it. Now Doncic defending. Kaminsky with it. To the left side wing. Let's go with a 3. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Mavericks.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Here's Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Driving in. And Doncic hammers it home.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business.
We go okay. I just want to hear me. Look. Hey, baby, it's your daddy. I get it times 2. You dey eye me, let me remind you. No, they try me, but to bury me, go my berry. Yeah, you got my attention now. What you gonna do? You the tension, but your legs are kung fu. Okay, cool it down. Cause me no fighting. It's not your fight, stand down. I'm not the one, calm down. You know I'm not your problem. You can't be me, why bother? Don't have your time now. Ole mumi bow down. To bambino farabale. Aboyako. Okay. It's okay, let them see. Trouble no they pay me. Kinjaye on a daily. Okay. We go to okay. I just want to hear me. Look.
Yeah. Take it. Free my with no Devin, but the
since